What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hidden Heights Farm. And if it's a little noisy, I got a bunch of little hungry mouse around me, or hungry beaks I might say. But we got one little mouse, Mr. Smeagol, right there. So I'm just gonna come out and tell you guys right now, we only got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these black Spanish turkeys left. And in the last video I was reading the comments and everybody wanted to know, how's Cora, how's Leesky, because we haven't showed them in several videos. You know, we've been over in the other pen with the emus and the geese and everybody. We haven't really shown Cora and Leesky. So we're going to go talk about them a little bit. They're actually in timeout. They're in trouble. Yesterday, a few of these turkeys went over and got in their pen, and I think it was Cora. Well, her and Cora got one, and it's gone now. I'll just tell you that much. So they're in trouble. If you guys have been following us for a while, our Anatolian Shepherd dogs, which are livestock guardian dogs, I said livestock, I didn't say poultry. They do not deal well with any kind of feathered friends like the poultry. That goes to the vultures, the hawks, any kind of bird that is over on their property. They just absolutely don't like it. They don't like the ducks. That's why we're missing a few of the Cayuga ducks, the males. They got a hold of a few of those early on, and they're gone. So the Great Pyrenees, we always usually have very good luck with them and the poultry, but the Anatolians, everyone that we've ever had, is just not chicken friendly pretty much. Daisy didn't like chickens either. If a chicken got in there with Daisy, usually she got a hold of them. They just see them as a threat, I guess, and they just don't deal with them. So they don't make good for our purposes on our farm and our experiences. They have not made great poultry protectors. I'm not saying they can't be. I know other farms and stuff that use them to protect poultry and they do great, but in our experiences they have not done so great. So let me grab their food and we'll go over and feed Leesky and Cora first. And I got a little announcement. I'll get into that here in a little bit, but we got a new animal that's going to be coming to the farm pretty quick, and there's kind of a story behind that. So let me grab some food and let me tell you guys about it. We're gonna go see these ornery dogs that are in trouble. Let me just zoom in on her. She knows I'm talking about her right there, don't you? Cora? Are you a bad girl? Huh? Are you in trouble? She said, yes, but I'm gonna stick my tongue out at you. Everybody's waiting to be fed. As you can see, all these babies running around here. So, if the poultry's smart, they will not go over in that pasture with the dogs. Alright, I'm trying to make my way out here to feed the dogs, and look at this. They know that we always go up. We've been going up to the other pasture with the buckets and feeding, and that's where we've been feeding all these little babies, so they follow us. So I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but the dogs are waiting, and we have not been putting them in videos here lately, so we're gonna start with them first and just hope that the chickens and turkeys don't come through the fence. Oh, they see the dogs, and look, they got smart, they all ran off. So who started it the other day? Huh? Cora? Or Leesky said it was Cora. I think it was Cora. She seems to be the aggressive one that doesn't like the birds. So I've got you guys some eggs. I got some canned food, some dry food. What you know, Tawny? You a good girl? So here's the goat herd. We haven't been over here at the Kikos and the Spanish in a little while. Haven't seen them. We've been over in the other pasture because we had some other stuff going on. So let me get this camera set up and we'll feed the dogs real quick. Alright, everybody's been asking, where's the dogs? I think all the YouTube and Facebook people think we got rid of our dogs. We didn't get rid of you. Sometimes I might like to, but no, they're good dogs. We've had way worse than this. You just made me spill a bunch of that food. Hey, hold on. I got cans for you guys. Alright, hold on. I'll try to get them both ready at the same time so one of you don't eat both. So guys, the dogs are doing great considering the turkey mishap. That's the first one that I've witnessed. And hopefully the other turkeys learned from the sacrifice of the one that didn't make it out. And hopefully they don't get back in their pen. Because these dogs do not like the birds. There you go. Alright, now I got egg on me. Here, let me stir that up for you, sir. We stir it up and get it all mixed in. Nice eggs and canned food, dry food. Get some from this Cora. There you go. Alright, so there you go. There are our doggies. Livestock Gardening Dogs Cora is getting as big as can be. As you guys can see her. She's almost as tall as Leesky, man. Almost. Alright. And now we got a cat out here with them. So, guys, let me get down here. You're a good boy. Alright, let me fix this. Now you got a cat over here playing with the goat. Look at that. You guys can see it. That's one of our Kiko goats. So if you guys have been following us for many years, you know we started out with the registered herd of our all black Coy Spanish goats. It wasn't long after that we started breeding in, we had babies, and we're like, you know what, we kind of want to go with a different breed. We want to keep the Spanish that we got, but let's add some size. So we went with a commercial herd. We bought out a small commercial herd of Kiko goats, and that's what we've been kind of crossing ever since. We've been putting the Kiko buck back on our Kiko nannies and our Spanish nannies, and we really like what we got. But it's time to step up the game. If you guys have been watching since a few months back, you guys remember our herd sire L. He was a full-blood Kiko. He was the big white one with the really long horns. We used him last year to breed, and that's what a lot of these kids are out of. Well, he was just a commercial buck, nothing special. Not papered, nothing like that, but he was a good sized buck, and his kids grow up, they got, you know, they look good, their muscle structure, their body and all that, but we're still lacking where we want to be. So I got a hold of one of my buddies, Josh, over at Bodark Kikos. I know a lot of you have seen him last year. If you guys remember, we had a viewer and a friend come down from New York, and she actually went to Josh's down in Texas and purchased a dog. Remember that big fluffy dog that we let Mojo see? Mojo didn't want no part of. Well, Josh sold her that dog, and then she came up here and bought a buckling and took it back to New York. And anyways, we've known Josh for several years now, and Josh has some awesome Kikos. He has commercial, he has registered, and he has some New Zealand Kikos. And that is what we are getting from Josh. We're going to be getting a New Zealand buck, and I'm going to throw some pictures up here. He's been sending me pictures, some progress on this buck here for a couple months now, and this is an outstanding looking buck, and I think it will add just what we need to put into our goat herd. The way they look, the way they grow, how fast they grow, and other than physical appearances, is more of just like the genetics of how well they can deal with the parasites and not get sick and lay down and die, how often you got to worm them, stuff like that. These New Zealand bucks are what people says is what we need to go to, and Josh has been telling me, yeah, I can hook you up. But that brings me to another story. I was wanting to wait to do this video when we met Josh. He's actually going to be bringing this New Zealand buck up to a show that they are putting on in Oklahoma. It's a Kiko goat show where they pretty much sell some nice bucks. They sell some does, like replacement does and stuff like that. And most of these are breeder type goats that people are looking for. And anyways, he's going to be bringing this up in September, and I was wanting to do a video with him then. Like I said, we've been talking to Josh for probably 2 to 3 years now, and we met him through this crazy YouTube world. And we actually got to finally meet him last year, or earlier this year, at the Okie Homesteading Expo. Josh and Audra come. Audra's his wife, and that leads me to the next story. We're making this video early because Josh had just got hit with an emergency surgery. He had to have a mass removed from his colon. And I'm not going to tell you guys too much, but I'm going to ask you guys, I know you guys support us and, you know, follow everything we do. Well, if you guys want to get some sneak peeks on some of these other goats and stuff, and maybe on the goat that we're going to be getting, you can kind of see it in some of Josh's videos and stuff. If you guys will please go over to Bodark Kikos. I'll put a tag up here. I always say I'm going to put a tag and I always forget, but I'll put a tag up here. You guys click on that. Go check out Bodark Kikos. Josh is a good friend of mine. He's always, if I have a question about goats or anything at all, you know, we're always chatting back and forth. They're very good people. Got to finally meet them at the Okie Homesteading Expo. They made the trip all the way from Texas up to Oklahoma to support Dutch and I. And I can't wait to get this goat from him. It's going to be awesome genetics. But right now, you know, he needs prayer more than anything. So if you guys will go over there and tell him Hidden Heights Farm sent you, watch their video, watch his story, and just give him a little bit of support, I would greatly appreciate it. We all know how it is to go through things like this, life-changing events and everything. And he says he's a fighter. He's going to fight through it. And I think surgery went well and everything. But I'll let you guys watch it and learn what has been going on. And if you guys will say a prayer for him, go check him out and tell him Hidden Heights Farm sent you. And stay tuned, because in September, about a month from now, we're going to be adding a buck from their farm. And I think this thing's going to be bringing some awesome genetics. We don't have a breeder buck over here right now, so these girls should be ready to start breeding about the time we come bring him to the farm. I think they're ready now, but I think they'll hold off for a little bit, about a month or so, and he should already be breeding eggs. Hopefully he don't eat dog food like this silly girl. What's wrong? I didn't get you. And we got Smeagol down here in the dog feeder. I don't know what he's doing, and at least he's got egg all over him. He's all sticky. Yeah, I don't know. So anyways, guys, here's the dogs. You can see they're just as friendly as ever. And Cora is getting big as a bear. Oh, I know you're big. And it's still pretty hot here. We haven't been in the hundreds for a couple days, but these dogs, these dogs know how to stay cool. They usually will get in the pond all day long, and then they got the mud wallered out on the pond dike on the side of the dam on the inside, where there's always shade and it's always wet and muddy, and they stay cool like that. What do you know, Cora girl? What do you know, Cora girl? Cora's gonna be bigger than you if you don't start growing. Are you done growing? Huh? Did you already hit all your growth spurts? Huh? You smell like dog food. You smell like dog food, you know that? Alright. Alright, so I think we got a challenge going on over here. I heard some tap dancing, and I look up here, and the Spanish goat was climbing this plank and jumping on that reel. You gonna get on there, or did I scare you? Oh yeah, you're real scared now. Who wants some leaves? Anybody want some leaves? Let's see, everybody's scared over here, I guess. Here you go. Look. Leaves. Who's gonna be the first one to come get some? I know this is your favorite. Not Leesky, you're a dog. You don't eat leaves. Oh, Leesky said, I'm a goat, I'm gonna eat the same thing as a goat. So there you go, that's a nice little treat. And if you look around, guys, these goats are always out here every day, standing up on their back legs. And you can see all these lambs are stripped up as high as the goat can reach as they stand up. And then you got a dog that thinks he's got to eat them too. He likes sticks. He likes bringing sticks and making me trip on them. But yep, goats love leaf, that's for sure. So you can see a lot of our goats are looking good. They're looking all slick and shiny for summertime. We have not started grain feeding these goats yet. They're still eating just brush and grass. We're still waiting for the grass to grow. As you can see, it's starting to green up, but now it's not real green. We've been in a drought for a month, and we finally started getting rain. Thank the Lord. And things are starting to green up. Now we just got to get some weeds and stuff growing so these goats can have a little more forage to put some weight on before fall time. Smeagol man, what do you know? What are you doing in there? Smeagol. I guess the dogs dropped some dog food or something he's eating. So anyways, guys, here's the dogs. Everybody's been asking. They're still doing great. The turkeys are crying for food. Then you got Mojo. Look at this. Mojo's patiently waiting. And he's been a crybaby since we all been sick. He hasn't been letting me feed him. He's been wanting his mama to come out and feed him. You all aren't crybabies. You guys want daddy, don't you? Yep. So he got spoiled because when I was sick, Rachel and the kids were taking care of him. And then when it was my turn to take care of him again and they're sick, he wouldn't come feed me. Rachel still had to come out and do it. So speaking of sick, we're all pretty much, I'm not gonna say we're 100%. I still got a cough. Still get a little bit slow on air, but we're doing a lot better. And the kids are actually starting school tomorrow. We just got home from their open house last night. And I was gonna say tonight, but tonight we actually had to take Caleb to get his football pads and his suit and all that. He had to go get fitted, get his helmet. We had to take him to get cleats. So they'll be starting school. By the time you see this video, they'll actually be in school. And this year they are going to a new school in a different town, so they're transferred. So there's that, and so we're gonna be busy with that. We still got to get down to the new land and start cleaning up. We are good to go on cleanup. We can start cutting trees and limbs and all that good stuff. And here's Miss Kaya right here, actually. What you know, Kaya?
Hi.
What you doing?
Nothing.
You talking to these goofy birds?
Huh?
You talking to these goofy birds?
Yep.
We gotta go feed your meat birds.
Yep. That's what I'm about to do.
Yep, and there's Mojo. Mojo said, I'm just making sure you're on track and on schedule. I'm getting mighty hungry.
Yep.
Alright, birds, let me get some food. There, Mo, we got your feed wagon ready. You ready to go eat? We gotta help Kaya feed these meat chickens real quick.
Yep.
Okay, you want me to hurry up, but you're right in the way.
It's okay.
You won't get out of the way. He's like, don't let me hold you up.
Good boy.
Okay, I think everybody's starving. Oh, that chicken's stuck in the feeder. I don't think he's stuck, he's just in there. Here, I'll hand you the feed. Can you get this all in there without spilling it?
I'll try.
Because you know what'll happen if you spill it? Get back in there.
What will happen?
You know what'll happen if you spill that food?
What?
Nothing. They'll eat it off the ground. Well, I'm going to open the door so we can see better, but they kind of went out. And look how big they got. They even got pit back in there. They even got bigger. Good thing about that trough is it's a lot longer, so they can all get on each side and line up and get in the middle, I guess, still. It's squirted in one spot. It's okay. They'll spread it out. Okay. So we'll have to get them some water here in a minute. I'll have to help you take that off.
They've gotten so big.
They grow like crazy overnight, don't they?
Uh-huh. They're turning whiter.
Yep, they're getting a lot lighter, aren't they? Yep. Won't be long, it'll be showtime. Now, what, 4 more weeks or so?
Yep.
Alright, Mo, you ready? Let's see if we can get in here.
Oh no.
Here, I'll hand you the camera. Here, close the gate. Shadow, stop. Alright, that's kind of heavy. It's a heavy tripod. These goats make it very, very difficult to feed. Alright, let's feed these birds while the goats are distracted. It's hard to film with that tripod because it's so heavy and big, isn't it?
Yeah. And I'm sure.
Ah, that's okay. You're doing a good job. Come on. These eggs are runny because it's so hot. Okay. Let me get this food. Sweet, Mo. Alright. There we go. Millie, what you know, girl? Alright, these are good. Alright, so there you go. Everybody is fed for tonight. These little teenage chickens are starting to wander everywhere. But look how big they're getting. We still got, what, I think we still got 7 or 8 of them. The mama is still a good mama. I picked one up the other day and the mama got really mad at me. She fluffed her feathers out at me and she was gonna peck me. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, she's a mean mama. All right, Yoshi. What's up, brother?
He's just hungry.
Look how big his feet is. He got some big old paws, don't he? Big old bear paws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're dinosaurs.
Where's Yonig? Hey, Yonig. How's it going, man?
Hey, little baby dinosaur.
He said, pretty good. Let me see your paws. I don't think yours are quite as big as Yoshi's, but you're getting there.
Yep.
Good thing they got long necks, huh? They don't have to bend down all the way. They just use their necks.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for school tomorrow?
Yeah.
Are you nervous? You excited?
Yeah.
It'll be good, right?
Mm-hmm.
It'll be good. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Alright guys, so stay tuned to see the updates on the meat birds. You guys seen how big they are again today. Kai's been doing a good job taking care of them. I think we're going to win grand champion at the fair.
Yep.
I think we'll have a good chance. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And please remember to go over and tell Josh and Audra hi from Hidden Heights Farm. Check out their videos. Check out their goat herd. We're going to be adding one of their bucks to our herd. And we might even put one over here on these goats. We might put that one on these goats too to get these nannies bred, so we'll have some New Zealand Pico crosses. If you guys know our little project on the Picos, then I think it'll be pretty cool. Anyways, guys, like this video, comment, leave us a comment down below. Check out Bodart Kikos on YouTube, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
You done eating already? He said, yeah, I'm a big man, I eat big bites.